Hello guys, Rewind Mike, and I'm back again with another pickup video. Now I know, Mike, oh, why all the pickup videos? Dude, just put out a fucking review. I'm like really close to finished with it, like really close, like I'm in the editing process, so it's getting done. But I've got 23 games here today, and honestly, the last 6 of them are like fantastic, like really rare games, really good games too, not just rare, but they're super expensive. 2 of them are actually over, you know, the $400 mark, but we'll get to that in a minute. First we're going to talk about the games I got over here. Now, as always, you know, I'll start out with, I guess I'll start out with the Nintendo games today. I got Robocop, yeah! Now, I actually had a copy of this the other day, but I traded it to a friend along with something else to get another game that we got in this whole set. It was in my last pickup video. And another game I got is Dragon Spirit. Now, I don't remember this game. I remember the cover, but I don't remember it, so kind of can't wait to check that one out and see what the hell it's all about. It's a Bandai game, so it could be good, but it could be really bad too. I'm sure you guys know. Next we'll jump into the PS1 games here. Got myself a 3rd copy of Final Fantasy VII Greatest Hits. The discs are actually in fantastic shape. The only problem is the crack right there, but it doesn't affect anything about the game whatsoever. Next we got Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. I remember playing this on the Dreamcast, I want to say. And when I played it on there, it was awesome, so I hope that one's good too. And then we have Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain. So, I don't know, I think this is the prequel. This might be the prequel, and then Soul Reaver might be the sequel. Anyway, I got Vigilante 8 Second Offense, and I have Vigilante 8 Regular Offense. These games are pretty good. They're not the best, but they were definitely a lot of fun to play. I want to say I actually enjoyed it more on the 64 though. I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe because of less loading time and, you know, the 4-player adapter or the 4-player controller ports or whatever. Maybe it was a 4-player game on there. I don't know. And then next we got here is not boxing or anything, but this is one of my favorite fighting games. Seriously, I put so much time into this game. I put so much time into figuring out how to unlock all the characters in it too, and that made it a lot of fun for me. But when I opened it up, there was a copy of Crash Bandicoot 1 inside, which is freaking cool because it's not the greatest hits one. It's the original disc, and it's really, really, really bright. Like, really bright. Like, that just doesn't do it justice on how orange that fucking cover is. And then the final PlayStation 1 game here. I have this already, but my copy somehow got really, really, really bad water damage. So, you know, I don't know what the fuck happened to it. But now I got a cleaner copy of Silent Hill. Yay! I've been streaming Silent Hill Origins on my Twitch account, and I've been uploading some of the Let's Plays on here also. So you guys can check that out if you want. Gonna jump into the next one. Ooh. I'm gonna put that to the side too. I forgot about that. Holy shit. How could I forget? Anyway, so first we got Bully. Never played the PS2 version of it. I only played the Xbox 360 one, and the 360 version was just fantastic fun. So I can't imagine this one being not fun because it's the same game, just a little bit less. Don't own this, surprisingly. Mortal Kombat Armageddon. I think this is the one where you could, like, make your own fatalities up and stuff. Create a fighter, customize, take online. Yeah, create a fatality mode. So I never got to mess around with that. It's always really curious about it. So now I get to fuck around with that a little bit. Alright, next up we got here Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. It's like a beat 'em up, you know, Double Dragon style and stuff. There's not really, it's not really like a fighting game more than it is an adventure game, but like I said, it's still a really good time. And then I got this, but it's loose. It's Dino Stalker, which I guess is like a gun game? Somebody was telling me it's like a gun game, so that's really cool. And it's made by Capcom too, so it's like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna have something to do with like the Dino Crisis series or something like that. Next up, Kingdom Hearts 1. Now, surprisingly, I didn't have this. So now I have all of the PS2 Kingdom Hearts games. That is a greatest hits. It does not bother me that much, though. Next game we got here is a collector's edition. It's Final Fantasy 12. Again, I think I have this though already. I gotta take another look. I don't know. I just got in the door and stuff like that, so I decided to do this. This is quite possibly my favorite game, like, period, like, ever. Like, I've played so many games, man, but this is, like, the best game I think I've ever played, is Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't want to go too deep into detail, because I could talk about it for hours, but the story for it is just fucking fantastic. If you've never played Metal Gear Solid series, you could start with 3, honestly. You'll be a little... No, you can start with 3. 3 will be perfect. I would do that. And then the last PS2 game we have here is Castlevania Curse of Darkness. Now, this game catches a lot of fucking flack along with Lament of Innocence, which, they're not fantastic games. No. Are they fun? Yeah, actually, I do have a lot of fun exploring them, because there's a lot of hidden secrets in it and stuff like that, and it's always a good part about game, is finding all the fucking hidden shit, you know? So, I don't know, it catches a lot of flack. I think a lot of people just maybe don't understand it, or something. Whatever. Actually, that's not the last PS2 game. This is the last PS2 game. It's Haunting Ground. Not complete in box, but I have Haunting Ground. I heard this game is fantastic, like, really good. Now, I was going to do a Metal Gear Solid 3 stream after I finished Origins, but I think I'm going to hop onto Haunting Ground, just for the simple fact that I've never played it, so I'm really curious as to what's up with it. Ugh. How do I start this? Alright, so... I got a really clean copy of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, which apparently is going up in price, so I'm glad to have that, even though it's just a horrible port of the game, man. There's no voices or anything like that. It's just... I don't know, I always thought it was a horrible port. Still enjoyed it, but I thought it was very cheap, you know? If you've played it, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, compared to, like, the arcade version or any other version. Next up, we have Wizards and Warriors 3. Now, this cartridge has seen better days, but, again, another game that's just, you know, continuously going up in price, I guess, so I'm glad I got it now, and I got it out of the way. Now, I got all of this stuff in one lot. I'm not going to talk about prices or anything like that. I paid a really good price, like, super good, but, the next game I got here is Super Mario RPG. Guys, this is actually an extra copy, so if any of you guys need it, let me know. I'll send it your way. We'll talk about, you know, price and stuff like that. Direct message me on Twitter, or you can find me on my Facebook page if you want this. Shit, you know, I've been waiting to get this one for a long time. I remember starting this up on my phone. I had the emulator downloaded, and I was playing it on the Game Boy Advanced version, though. And I actually really enjoyed it, because I don't enjoy many RPGs, you know, too much. I have been nowadays, though, oddly enough. But it's Final Fantasy 3, yeah. The beautiful game, and I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. I got stuck one time, but I just saved it for the night. I came back, I loaded it up the next day, and I burned right through that part with no problem at all, but I'm pretty sure everybody has played Final Fantasy 3 on the Super Nintendo. If not, I definitely suggest picking it up and giving it a try. Or Final Fantasy 4 on, you know, Game Boy Advanced, or, you know, the PSP and stuff like that, because it's actually Final Fantasy 4 in Japan, but it's Final Fantasy 3 over here, and I'm not going to get into that because it's all really big, confusing, and I still quite don't understand it all. Alright, we're coming up to the last 3 games. These are, like, I had this game in bubble wrap. Anyway, it's Gargoyles Quest 2 for the Nintendo. This game is really fucking fun. This game is really fucking rare. And also, some of the platforming stages are, like, really, really hard. Like, it's a lot of trial and error, like, you know, the Ghouls and Ghosts series is. Get the goddamn bubble wrap, will you? Thank you. So there's a lot of trial and error in that game, and a lot of like learning the stages and stuff. But I was still having fun playing it, so that didn't take away from anything at all. Now, I'm going to introduce you guys to one of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo. I sold it, and I was really upset with myself years later when I started to get back heavy into collecting. And I saw what the price of this fucking game was, and it was like $500 loose, $300 loose. Like, it just fluctuates so horribly. But I got a copy of Metal Warriors for the fucking Super Nintendo. Now, it looks like the label's a little ruined. It's just gook I need to clean off of it. Looks like poop, though. I just gotta figure out how to get that off there safely. I know there's ways to do it. Alright, guys. Here goes. You know, I have Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut, and that has been, you know, my quote-unquote holy grail of my collection. Not just because of its price, but also because I actually got it when I was a kid, because I used to love it so much, not knowing, you know, what the price of that game would be later on down the road. Even though I was aware it was a Blockbuster exclusive. That's why I purchased it, because I saw it on sale, and I was like, I'll never play this version of the game again unless I buy it right now. Thank God I did. But I finally got myself a copy of Earthbound, a little game called Earthbound. It's complete inside. It's like really complete inside. It's missing, like, I guess it came with like stickers or something like that, but the stickers aren't inside. But I don't fucking care, man. The cart is in fantastic shape. The box is in really great shape. The manual has little water damage on it, but it doesn't stop you from turning the pages, it doesn't stop you from looking through it or anything like that. The game works perfectly fine, and I actually can't wait to play this game because I've heard so much about it. And is it just hype? Is it just hype, or is Earthbound really that good? I guess I'm gonna find out, right? Anyway, guys, I would upload this today, Saturday, the fucking 22nd, but I'm going to a wrestling event tonight for NXT or something like that. My friend bought the tickets, so he asked me if I wanted to go, and I was like, sure, whatever, man, I'll roll with you. So I'm going to that tonight, so I'm going to try to get this up maybe when I get home, and then I'll put it out, you know, Sunday morning. I don't know, these are just thoughts. Maybe I should have kept them to myself instead of putting it on the video. Anyway, guys, I'm Rewind Mike. As always, give a comment, like. If you enjoyed my video, subscribe for more. And again, don't forget, there's links in the bottom description, videos for channels that I really, really like. These are channels that I watch and people that I support myself. Please go check them out. And as always, let them know I sent you, you know, let them know, hey, Rewind Mike said that your channel sucks, so I'm coming to see how bad it is. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Everybody have a good weekend.